It was a day of big surprises for a Macomb County man after Fox 2's Rob Wolchek put him in the Hall of Shame. The sheriff's deputies arrested him and sent him to court.
And now investigators in Oakland County are warming up their handcuffs. Here's Rob with the story.
What you got going on in court today? You staying out of trouble? Jeff Skodak knows it's going to be a bad day when he gets to Macomb County Court and sees I'm waiting for him again. But Jeff has no idea how lousy it's going to get after he walks out of the courtroom.
You're now under arrest and be transported to the 52nd 3rd District Court in Rochester Hills for your arraignment. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Jeff's being escorted in handcuffs to Oakland County Court to be arraigned on 2 new felonies and a new misdemeanor. And Jeff's even going to be caught lying to the law there.
Any other criminal history?
Not that I can, no, Your Honor, I can't recall.
Well, I show a retail fraud in the 2nd degree. I also show a financial transaction device. I show a Wayne County case.
Since Jeff Skodak seems to be having a thought lapse, let me refresh his memory. Okay, what about the people that you victimized that say that you took their money and you didn't do the job?
Like I said, no comment. I have no comment on anything because none of that is true.
None of that is true, so these people are all lying? Earlier this year, I confronted Jeff after he was arraigned in Shelby Township for writing bad checks. Jeff uses a lot of names.
He uses Jeff D'Angelo, there's Jeff Skodak, there's Jeff Allen.
His favorite fake name is Jeff D'Angelo. Jeff has a bevy of businesses, calls himself a serial entrepreneur. Nice websites, not much behind them. Even though the website for his construction company, Prime Direct Now, says he's a licensed builder, he isn't. But that hasn't stopped him from taking in lots of big construction jobs. In my Hall of Shame story, I introduced you to several people who say Jeff took tens of thousands of dollars from them and left them with their homes in ruins. Since he uses the name Jeff D'Angelo, his customers didn't even know his real name was Jeff Skodak, didn't know he'd filed for bankruptcy 3 times, and has convictions for fraud crimes. He's so good at talking people into believing him. A few months ago, he talked Roger Stone into coming to his house for a benefit. Yeah, that Roger Stone, the guy who was friends with the president and is now facing charges of lying to Congress, witness tampering, and obstructing a congressional investigation. But the journalists at Mother Jones magazine saw my story on Jeff, and I guess it ruined the party. Here's their story. Roger Stone planned to headline a fundraiser hosted by a convicted fraudster. Once again, Jeff had billed himself as Jeff D'Angelo. Stone's people canceled the event. Hey, what happened with this thing with Roger Stone? That would have been quite an event. Not canceled, Jeff's charges in Macomb County of felony check fraud. The judge is not happy about Jeff asking for another delay.
No, I can't go back. This has been up 6 times already between probable cause conferences and preliminary examinations. It's 191 days old. I'll give it one more time.
And then, right in the courthouse, the Oakland County Sheriff's Department nabbed Jeff and arrested him. Jeff D'Angelo, a.k.a. Skodak, never saw it coming. You can change your name all you want. You got to change the way you live your life, Jeff. An hour later, Jeff is in court in Oakland County. He's charged here with taking money under false pretenses and fraudulent use of the contractor's fund, both felonies. And he's charged with a misdemeanor for posing as a licensed builder when he's not one. Jeff admits he's had a couple of DUIs in the past, but not to his past fraud charges. But Detective Sergeant Keith Weir of the Oakland County Sheriff's Department, who put the case together, tells the magistrate Jeff's a bad guy who continues to do bad things.
We do believe that Mr. Skodak is still actively conducting business.
Business that he's not allowed to conduct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Magistrate Marie Soma sets Jeff's bond at $15,000 and orders him back to court next month. She tells Jeff he can't work as a contractor or use any of his phony names.
Mr. Skodak does have 3 aliases that he goes by, so under those names, could we ask that he not do any business under those names also?
Well, I would assume that would be a given.
Talk about having a bad day. Jeff is in custody with the Oakland County Sheriff's Department. 2, he's not allowed to work as a builder at all. And 3, he's not allowed to use his favorite alias name, Jeff D'Angelo. Hoo boy. In Rochester Hills, Rob Wolchek, Fox 2 News.